everything New Orleans Pelicans from a fan's perspective. 27 points, 5 rebounds. Welcome to Pelicans Flock Report, where I give you everything New Orleans Pelicans from a fan's perspective. I'm your host, D. Broussard. Pels lose tonight against the Boston Celtics in a blowout fashion. I mean, what else we expect, man? It's the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics really exposed the Pelicans tonight, showing that we still have a lack of shooting. And we have to go out this offseason and find some shooters. We have to. It's the only way we're going to be able to compete in the NBA at a high level. We have to go out and get some shooters, man. We definitely have to do that this offseason. The Pelicans lose 144 to 118, and the Celtics really shot the ball well tonight, knocking down 29 three-pointers in this game. So it really showed me that, you have to have shooting if you're going to be a good basketball team in this league. And a lot of the top guys really didn't even play in this game. It was mainly bench players and young guys, and they knocked down 29 three-pointers in this game. And the Pelicans were 9 for 32 from behind the arc. They only made 9 three-pointers the entire game. So, yeah, man, we definitely going to have to go out and get some shooters this offseason. And like I said before, I definitely have faith in Joe Dumars and Troy Weaver. I felt like the first step was Joe Dumars by drafting the 2 young players that we have right now in Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears. And they both look like they're going to be superstars. So I definitely feel like Joe Dumars has a good rating as far as his drafting so far as the president of basketball operations of this team. So I look forward to seeing what we're going to do going into the off season. A lot of moves to be made, a lot of question marks, so we got to see, man. But I feel like Joe going to turn this thing around, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, the turning point of this game for me was, like I said, lack of shooting and defense. The Pelicans really did not defend well. But, of course, the key guys set out tonight. It was the second to last game of the season. So, the key guys set out tonight. Most of the young guys played, the G Leaguers. But they definitely didn't defend well tonight, allowing 144 points. And lack of shooting really showed, like I said, 9 for 32 from behind the arc. Just didn't have enough shooting the basketball. Top performers in this one, got to go with my boy, Jeremiah Fears, 36 points, 5 assists for Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah coming off of that 40-point game in our last game. And Jeremiah Fears continues to show that he is going to be a promising player in this league. Jeremiah was 13 for 29 from field goal range and also 3 for 10 from behind the arc. And played a real good game. He definitely did. Jeremiah continues to show his promise as a young player in this league. Derek Queen also added 25 points, 11 rebounds. Now, Derek Queen was 9 for 14 from field goal range. And, he didn't make any three-pointers, but, he was 9 for 14 from field goal range. And, another good game for Derek Queen as well, man. 25 points, 11 boards. Derek is going to be a superstar, man. I'm going to keep saying that. Jordan Hawkins also added 20 points in this one. Jordan was 8 for 15 from field goal range and also 2 for 4 from behind the arc in this one. And Jordan continues to show that he's been getting better as well. I don't know if we plan on keeping Jordan going into the future, but Jordan is definitely going to be a good young player. I've always liked Jordan Hawkins' game. I just felt like he didn't really get much of an opportunity this season to really play, but I definitely always like Jordan Hawkins' game. And I feel like he's another guy that's going to continue to get better and continue to become a more consistent shooter. So, and we definitely need shooting. So we may have to hang on to Jordan Hawkins. Um, Overall, man, out of this game. I just, like I said, I feel like the rookies really showed out. They really played well, which is definitely a good sign going into next season that the rookies are developing and they're putting up large amount of points. So it shows that next season they're going to definitely be a whole lot better because they're going to have a full off season to work on their game. This was their rookie season. So, of course, it's a learning experience, figuring out the game, understanding the pro game. So next season, I definitely feel like both of these guys are gonna get better. I have a video talking about the Pelicans young core. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, in which I discuss Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fears, the things that I feel that they both need to work on. And I also spoke about the other young players as well, guys like Carlo Makovic, guys like Eve Misi, Michael Peavy, you know. So we definitely have some good young players. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what Joe Dumars and Charles Weaver gonna do in this second off season because so far I would say that they've done a pretty good job in their first season by drafting these two young rookies. So things are really looking good so far. The only question mark I have is the coaching. Still don't know if James Borrego is going to be the coach next season. I've been hearing uh, Darvin Ham's name thrown around as possibly a candidate for the Pels coaching job. So I don't really know what's going to go on with that. And I'm a guy that's all about coaching and systems. So I definitely feel like the coaching is going to matter when it comes to the success of this team going into next season. Now, the next game, which will be our last game, is going to be against the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be our very last game of this season. And I feel like it was another losing, mediocre season for the Pelicans, but I do have high hopes from what I've seen so far as the roster goes. Of course, we're going to have to make some changes. We're going to have to find some shooting out there. We have to get shooting. But if we can get some shooters and add some offense to this team, I think we're gonna have a really good chance. And like I said, the job that Joe Dumars and Charles Weaver has done, um, you know, is really looking like we're gonna be trending upward going into next season. That's it for me. Like always, man. Appreciate y'all for viewing the content. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, the all new Pelicans Flock Report, where I give you everything New Orleans Pelicans from a fan's perspective. I'm your host, D. Broussard. Make sure y'all continue to check out the channel because I'll be dropping more content and more videos on my channel even after the season is over. So yeah, man, make sure y'all keep up. Turn on your notifications. Yeah, man. See y'all next time. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm out.